Big up everybody. Big up on yourself, man. What a fantastic day of football it is today. I mean, like, I can say that even as an Arsenal fan, you know what I mean? Some good games played today. You know what I mean? A very, very wonderful game played yesterday, right? And the Premier League is getting hot. The Premier League is getting hot. It is going down to the nitty gritty. Y'all know what I mean when I say the nitty gritty? Yeah, man, it's going down to the fun part of the season where, you know what I mean, battling for your life is a must. Teams are playing for their lives. You get me? And teams are playing to be crowned champion, as you could see, which happened with Manchester City today. Also, you could see the situation with Aston Villa yesterday. You know, I mean, they at some point in the season they had just a sniff at the situation that they might be somewhere there in the conversation. You know what I mean? But that sniff was quickly taken away. Now they're battling for top four, at least. So, you know, the champion, the English Premier League is hot. You know what I mean? It's hot, and it's getting nice. You know what I mean? Some pretty good games today. And very, very important game tomorrow. Keith in the building. Keith, how you feeling, my bro? How are you? Big up your damn self. First one here. First one here for the first time. Big up yourself, Keith. Big up yourself. I see you feeling better today. I see you feeling better today after what happened to you yesterday. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, man. Interesting day, as I mentioned. We're going to go through the games and we can look at how this league is eating up. You know what I mean? We can see what's going on. So yesterday, the first game we had was Wolves and Aston Villa. You know what I mean? It was a performance and a half by this Wolves team. You know what I mean? Wolves is already relegated. You know what I mean? And as I say to people, you know anything about the animal world? You know what I mean? If you back a dog in a corner, right? And it's a situation that he has to get out. The only way for him to get out is through you. And I promise you, he gonna get out through you. It doesn't matter what you want to do to him, what it doesn't matter what the situation is gonna be. You know what I mean? Him getting out, his survival is through you, and that's what he's doing. That's how Wolves is behaving right now. You know what I mean? Wolves' animal instinct has just kicked in. You know what I mean? And even though it's unlikely that they're gonna survive, you know what I mean, probably impossible. Their animal instinct kicked in and they're still fighting. It's like their fighting instinct just start making sense. You know what I'm saying? And they're fighting. You know what I mean? And they are the team that gonna cause the most upset in this league going forward. That same Wolves. I remember I told you right here on the Riley's Row. Alright, y'all remember I told you. Keith said, still pissed, bro. Can't wait for the Chelsea game midweek. And yeah, first one here feels nice, bro. Big up yourself, Keith. Because the first one here for the first time. You know what I mean? We need to fix up real quick. Yeah, as I said, Keith, remember I told you, I look at how y'all was playing. You know what I mean? And as I said, y'all know me. I'll fool around and I'll joke a lot, but really and truly, I'm a football person, and I'm looking at the stats of the whole situation. And when I look at how y'all performing, I can tell y'all ain't ready for what's to come as yet. You know what I mean? Y'all look like y'all was okay going up, but y'all going down now. You know what I mean? So y'all really need to fix up real quick for real. You know what I mean? Y'all have to do something about the farm that y'all eating. You know what I mean? So yeah, looking forward to see y'all for the remainder of the campaign. You know what I mean? It's been fun watching y'all decline. Y'all was too close to us. You know what I mean? We ain't like nobody too close to us. You know what I mean? Just like Manchester City now making us uneasy. You know what I mean? Uneasy. When I said uneasy, Manchester City is making us uneasy. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Let's discuss the games today. As I said, yeah, well, we actually did start discussing the game. we haven't left from the Wolves game because Keith is a part of that situation. Wolves beat Aston Villa, which is my brother Keith's side. You know, still pissed. You know what I mean? As a family, we mourn together. You know what I mean? We mourn together. It's okay. I'm going to laugh at you, but I'm still going to cry with you. Yes, I'm saying? I'm going to laugh at you, Keith, but I'm still going to cry with you. You know what I mean? Because we're family over here. You know what I'm saying? We're family. We show tough love. You know what I mean? That's what we're about. That's what we're about. Michael said, I like Ronaldo. Big up yourself, Michael. Wolves play Liverpool next. Wonder what Nikolai think about that. Nikolai will soon be in the chat. No worries. No worries. My notification was sudden, so I think people still probably haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean? I see, yeah. Keith said, facts. Might banter most of the time, but I'm one of the realest MFS out there. Finished fifth. Furthermore, even sixth is a real possibility. It is what it is. Hey, at the end of the day, it's football, man. It's football. And if I'm going to sit here and tell you that I'm not worried about Manchester City just finding ways to win in game, I'll be lying, bro. Manchester City, I mean, like, yeah, Leeds played. Leeds should have gotten something out of the game today. But guess what? They didn't. They didn't, you know what I mean? They missed chances after chances after chances, and it just didn't turn out for them. So it is what it is. Michelle is in the building. Happy, happy, happy. Yes, Michelle, I see your game. I see your game. I understand. What the heck? Newcastle. If I was a Newcastle fan right now, my hair would probably be grey. You know what I'm saying? My hair would probably be grey. I thought Newcastle would have got something from this game. Even a point. You know what I mean? I thought even a point Newcastle I got from this game. I mean, like, they equalize. And then 7 minutes after, Everton take back the lead. Newcastle equalize again in the second half. And 70 seconds later, I don't know what's going on with Newcastle, man. Newcastle, for all the money that club have, and at least Chelsea has a lot of money and making more sense of what they're doing. But Newcastle fan must be fuming right now. You know what I mean? It's a crazy, crazy scenario being a Newcastle fan right now. I promise you. But it was a good win from Everton. We all know that Everton strive on away games. I don't know. Everton has this big, beautiful stadium. And it's like they don't like playing in there. This big, Bishop, what's going on? Y'all have this big, beautiful stadium and do not like to play in it? Y'all don't win. Y'all not winning no games at all in your stadium, but y'all going other people's stadium and nicking points. You know? It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy. Everton probably is one of the best, is in the best form of their life away. Don't get me wrong, people, away. So it's like they're always back themselves to get at least a point on the road. They're playing fantastic. They play on the road without fear. But I don't know. Something about their stadium that they don't play well. No. They don't play well in their stadium at all. At all. Keith said Brentford on 43, Chelsea on 45. This is why Chelsea need to beat Arsenal to increase their chance of UEFA Champions League. Bro, and that's the whole situation. You know what I mean? Chelsea have their own agenda, and that is okay. You know what I mean? They can put up whatever fight they want and do whatever they want to do. You know what I mean? But also Arsenal have their own agenda. You know what I mean? And it's just going to be who is more determined on the day. You know what I mean? It's not going to be long now, Keith. It's just tomorrow. It's just tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see. You know what I mean? I don't think Brentford going to nick Champions League football this season. You know what I mean? They'll find a good run of form of late. You know what I mean? But just like Aston Villa, I think they're going to dip. You know what I mean? They're going to dip in the next couple of games. Lily Chompers said hello. Big up your damn self, man. Big up yourself. Man United will be on the same points as Aston Villa tomorrow. Alright, let me pull up this stats. Let me see who Man United playing. Man United playing who tomorrow? I haven't even seen the neighbors' schedule. You know what I mean? It's like the neighbors don't even exist no more in this competition. That's crazy, eh? That is crazy. So Manchester United play Crystal Palace. That's not a surety Michelle. That is not a surety. So, yeah. So true, Riley said, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle, for a fact, man. I don't know what's going on with you guys and your home stadium. At home, y'all suck. On the road, yeah, y'all are devastating. I know Leeds were. Uh, I know Leeds were cooked soon as I saw them missing all their chances. Can't afford to give City that many chances. These LOL, these lots clinical as F. I mean, like they only managed to convert one of their chances as well. You know what I mean? And let us rest on City for a little bit. This is how you make an impact in the title race. You know what I'm saying? It's like January transfer come and you're wobbling. I mean, like you're wobbling. Your defense is whack. I mean, like your wingers, your midfield, everything is like going AY. You know what I mean? And you went out and you make two significant signings. You use one winger. You got one winger and then you got a defender. And I'm telling you, that's how you make signings to make an impact. Semenyo. Semenyo is like the best footballer in Manchester City football team. You know what I mean? Since Semenyo joined that Manchester City team, he has made a impact and a half. That's how you make an impact. Gay is the same thing. It's like they know what to do, when to do. It's like Pep just signed the perfect player for his side. You know what I mean? And these players are helping him picking up points along the way. His system is just moving forward. You know what I mean? It's like a rejuvenated, well-oiled machine. You know what I mean? And yes. It's encouraging looking at City today because Leeds stretched them well. You know, Leeds did stretch them well. So it was not just a one-sided situation as Manchester City always does, blow everybody away. That wasn't the situation this time around. Leeds play some good football. Just couldn't find the back of the net. Goals win football game. Leeds need to remember that. So yeah. Do you have any tissue? Said AVFC. I wonder why you need tissue. I wonder why. Come on, man. Your tears should be dry from yesterday, man. Come on, man. No more crying, man. I know it hurts. I understand. You know why? It should hurt even more because you guys, you and Keith were here giving me hell when when Wolves come back and take a point from our game. You guys, I swear, you guys was giving us hell. You know what I mean? But guess what? I'm going easy on you guys. You know what I mean? I'm being real. I saw this Wolves from a mile back. You know what I mean? I know this Wolves was coming. You know what I mean? This Wolves football team, I saw it. Their momentum they were gaining momentum slowly. Now they're moving a little bit faster. I saw it. And I didn't know why Arsenal did you see. They fell asleep on this Wolves game. And I mean, and they got punished. I don't think they're gonna do that no more on no team. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna do that no more on no team. So yeah. But dry your tears, man. Dry your tears. I have plenty of tissue for you, don't worry. We are our brother's keeper, you know what I mean? That's what we do on this channel. Man. Big up yourself though. AVFC. You know what I mean? Arsenal will need to borrow our tissue tomorrow. No, we good, man. We good. We've cried enough. We okay. Yes, Chelsea winning tomorrow. Michelle, I'm happy that you're not crying today. You know what I mean? But chill. Alright? Chill. I'm happy you're not crying today, but it's all good. But I think 5th place will get UEFA Champions League football. 5th place will get UEFA Champions League football. You know why? Because Arsenal gonna win the UEFA Champions League and save your ass. Arsenal gonna win the UEFA Champions League and save your ass. So no worries. Make sure y'all come 5th one at 6th. Okay? Yeah. Man United will win Palace. Let's see. Let's see. Logan in the building. City are coming. Ole, ole, coming. Let them come, man. Let them come. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. United have beaten Palace at Old Trafford. Haven't beaten Palace at Old Trafford in 3 years. That's a good stats to know right now. Y'all heard that? You can't write off this Palace team. You know what I mean? This Palace team is hot and cold. So at any given time, they can be hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? So don't write them off. Guys, please remember to like the chat. Like the chat, like the chat. I hear that it helps. I don't know. I'm just saying, that's what I heard. I heard you liking the chat helps. Probably push the algorithm, whatever it does, I don't know. You know what I mean? But push the algorithm so persons can start getting the notification that we're here. All right, people? Yes, I. Tomorrow is a bad day for Arsenal. Hey, worry about your team, David. Your team ain't play it. You know what I mean? Don't just remember that y'all are going down now. Y'all already peaked. Yeah, y'all are already peaked under Michael Carrick. So it's downhill for y'all now, okay? Crystal Palace is going to cut y'all backside. I just didn't want y'all to beat Everton. But Crystal Palace is going to deal with y'all tomorrow. No worries, no worries. Worry about your team. Make sure you have tissue. I'm coming on the year. I'm coming with tissue for everybody tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm coming with tissue for everybody tomorrow. Y'all, I got y'all, okay? I got y'all. I'm gonna bet £20 on United to win tomorrow. Then if you so sure, hey, United is not winning tomorrow. Trust me, they're not. All right, so don't waste your money. Don't waste your money. All right, all right. Truns123 says City gonna win, bro. If you say so, man. If you say so, are you a Manchester City fan? Let us know what team you support. There's no football dimension where Chelsea beats Arsenal. I don't know what they're thinking, Keith. I don't know. I don't understand their thoughts. You know what I mean? But I'm just riding the waves, man. I'm just riding the wave. Truns say I'm United fan. United fans saying City gonna win. This football world is turned upside down. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Logan said, guys, are City coming for Arsenal? City is doing what City doing, man. Come on, Logan. It's your team. You know what I mean? It's your team. Your team is doing what they're doing. It's okay. As much as I hate Arsenal, Chelsea ain't touching them with a stick. We haven't lost to Chelsea in how long? As I said, football is round, and we're not counting our eggs before it hatch. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be complacent. We're not gonna be stupid. You know what I mean? But that don't mean that we can't be confident. You know what I mean? We're not sitting here saying, yeah man, we're gonna run away, we're gonna beat them 20-0. We're not saying that. The only thing we're saying is that we're gonna win. However we win, I don't care. It's just that we're going to win. You know what I mean? I remember when the PE teacher came on and did his first interview when he was going to play Arsenal, and they say, Arsenal haven't won any trophy in a while. It was like, smirk. We wiped that smirk off his face very quickly. You know what I mean? Very, very quickly. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a game. It's a derby. It's a London derby. You know what I mean? There's a lot of teams in London. We have so much derbies to play right now. It's crazy. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to cement our spot, or cement our dominance in London. You know what I mean? There's a lot of team here trying to take over London. Too much teams in London, man. Manchester needs some derby too. You know what I mean? Manchester needs some derby too. Manchester City needs some derby too. You know what I mean? Liverpool need more derby. I think they only have one, just Everton. Everton can't manage them, so they need another team to rise up. You know what I'm saying? These teams need some derby. Aston Villa don't need no derby because they can't manage Wolves. Anyway, let's go. Alex Wang said, you guys gonna do the quad. Yeah, we're trying to, man. We're trying to, bro. We're trying to. David, in the world of stretch. I don't know what's going on with David, man. David is a Manchester United fan. You guys have to understand. Aston Villa, if AVFC, if you put $20 on you guys on this betting thing, United ain't even bigger than Liverpool. Not now, but they were. United ain't bigger than nobody right now. I mean, United is a fallen giant right now. If you lose to Chelsea and Brighton and City beat Forest, we go top. We ain't losing to nobody. Riley, I'm happy. I know you're happy, Michelle. I know. I trust me, I do know. Did you see the Burnley game? The Burnley game? No, I didn't see. I pay attention to the Liverpool game and I pay attention to the Everton game. Those are the games I was paying attention to because I was working. So I could only manage to do just 2 games at a time. Sorry. You know what I mean? And I did watch the Sunderland game earlier on. You know what I mean? Burnley and Brentford 4-3. Seemed like it was a cracker. Brentford giving a lot of trouble, you know. Brentford making a lot of mischief in this league. Where the hell do they come from doing all what they're doing? You know what? I need to look at who Brentford is going to play. Being that they're in such fantastic form, let me see some of the teams that they're going to play. So Brentford playing Bournemouth. Let me see if they're going to do any good deeds for us. Michelle, you are Brentford, so, you know what I mean? Brentford and Manchester United. Brentford and Manchester City. Brentford have Liverpool. Brentford have a couple of big guns well. Brentford have a couple of big guns well, so I hope they keep on keeping on. I hope they keep on finding good form. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Brentford, come on, do the damn thing. I hope they keep on finding good form. Riley, I can't wait for the 14. Michelle, you're going to lose, man. Come on. The Liverpool game was madness. I did watch that game. I did. You better not be hiding tomorrow when you draw to Chelsea. I don't hide, man. Ask anybody about me. I come on here and I curse out their backside. I don't hide. I'm not scared to come on here and curse them out. I come on here and I curse them out. And I hate them. And then I love them again tomorrow. That's how it works. I curse them out today badly when they do foolishness. And then tomorrow I came, it's like nothing happened. You know what I mean? I forgive them and I just move on. It is what it is. Big up Dennis in the building. Big up Dennis. Goes by the name of Civil Live now. Riley the man. See you tomorrow. Big up your damn self, Dennis. Yeah, man. We'll be here, man. We don't hide from nothing. You know we stay, man. Yeah. However, if they do beat Arsenal, they'll have on the confidence going towards the Villa game and will be doomed. Oh, that's why Keith don't want them to beat us. Keith want their confidence to drop. You never see smoke without fire. But don't worry, Keith. It'll be all right, man. We'll do the job. We'll do the job, man. It'll be all right. Brentford is our closest rival anyway. Birmingham is our closest rival anyway. So y'all got beaten by Wolves, which is further than Brentford. Birmingham? That's not cool. Newcastle is another team that needs to fix up, by the way, also because they have Barca in about 2 weeks. I don't know what kind of fix up Newcastle gonna be fixing up, bro. You know what I mean? Newcastle is just whack right now. You get me? Newcastle is just whack right now. Where were we before we were get carried away by all this in the chat? Let me see if I can find back where we were. Okay, so yes. So Sunderland and Bournemouth drew 1-1 this morning. I mean, like, I thought Sunderland was going to run away with that game. You know what I mean? And they allowed Bournemouth to come back in the game. Bournemouth deserves something out of it, though, because they started playing some good football. You know what I mean? They started playing with purpose and all of that. Liverpool, West Ham. Damn, this basketball scoring game. I mean, like at one point, I thought Liverpool was gonna make so. I thought West Ham was gonna make something of themselves. You know what I mean? When you look at you see it at 3-2, 4-2, 3-2 before you go 4-2, you're like, okay, this look like West Ham? It gonna be close. Then you see it go 4-2, then 5-2. You're like, nah, it's over. It's over. It's over. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Uh, Chelsea are winning, man. Keith, relax. Keith, we got you. We got you, Keith. We got you. Keith, Villa rivals is West Bromwich Albion, both from West Midland. Nicola in the building, A. Riley and others. I'm not gonna stay, but hello, guys. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Good win for you guys today. Fantastic win for you guys today, I should say. Yeah. Amazing win, said Nikolai. Damn amazing, for real. For real, for real, for real. Said Peace FC setting for Nikolai today. And you said we would lose. Did I say that? Yeah, I probably did. I probably did. I said you might lose, though. I didn't say you pretty much would. I said you might lose because these relegation teams are fighting for their life. I think those were pretty much my words, right? Yeah, but hey, yeah, facts. Wolves will win you on Tuesday, said Michelle. Stop hating, Michelle. I don't think you said that, Riley. Michelle definitely did. Okay, see, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying to myself, did I say that? You know? Yeah. Camilo, you look like Ronaldinho, for real? All right, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. To be fair, I didn't watch any 4 p.m. games today. Just seeing some clips on the net as I wasn't home. However, I saw Pickford save to deny Tonali. That was crazy. I missed that save. I heard it in my ears because I had in my earpiece, and I still didn't get a chance to come and look at it. Still didn't get a chance to go and look at it. You know, I got to catch up on some of the things that I miss later on. Yeah. So, yeah. Big up yourself, Nicola. Thank you for passing through. Pickford save was amazing, said Michelle. Hey, they need to play amazing. Um, Newcastle Everton 3-2 game. Yeah, crazy, crazy game. I mean, like, Newcastle scored every time after Everton scored every time after Newcastle to regain back their lead. I don't know what was Newcastle thinking. You know what I mean? They can't even hold on to a tie. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And as Keith mentioned, they are going up against Barcelona in the Champions League. So that's scary. Riley, you need to look at it. I will. I'm going to look at it. As I said, I was listening, so I heard it, but I didn't get a chance to go around to look at it. But I will definitely have to catch up on the highlights later on. Got to catch up on the highlights later. Somehow I got to catch up on the highlights later on. You know what I mean? Leeds, Manchester City. Manchester City. I mean, like, Leeds missed a sitter from the very 4th minute. 4th minute. You know what I mean? 4th minute, Leeds missed a sitter. And from there, I just knew that this was going to go downhill. You know what I mean? This was going to go downhill. You don't miss so much chances against a Manchester City. I don't think they're going to find one chance and then lock it down. You know what I mean? You can't miss so much chances and feel like it's going to be okay. Walk in the park. Hell no, it's not going to be no walk in the park. You know what I mean? It's not going to be no walk in the park. You know what I mean? And it wasn't. You know what I mean? Manchester City come roaring. You know what I mean? They huff, they puff, and they blow the damn house down. You know what I mean? And that was it after that. That was it after that. You know? So what does that leave? That just leave us now to tomorrow's game. That leave Arsenal 2 points ahead of Manchester City. And now, guys, remember, Manchester City have a game in hand. Arsenal got the opportunity to go forward, you know what I mean, and put the points on the board. And they didn't. They allowed Wolves to come back and take a point. It's an interesting race between Manchester City and Arsenal because it's a team that win the most from now to the end of the season. Pretty much is the team that probably gonna win the league. You know what I'm saying? See Manchester City grind out a result today. Arsenal have a tough game tomorrow. You know what I mean? Against a neighbor. I mean, like, I'm so tired of playing London teams, bro. I'm so happy I'm not gonna face any of the English teams until probably the final, might be, if they pass. You know what I mean? I know Newcastle didn't pass in Barcelona, so we don't have to worry about it. Kai Havertz has been included in the Arsenal squad for tomorrow. Very nice. That just came up on my phone. A bulletin just came up on my phone. Kai Havertz has been included in the Arsenal squad for tomorrow's game. Okay, with that being said, let's dig into what's going on tomorrow. Chulu going in early hibernation, said Keith. Chulu always in hibernation. I don't know what's going on with Chulu. Everton's second goal was 34 minutes. It takes Newcastle to make it 2-2. I know, it takes Newcastle long, but it takes Everton no time at all to score again after that. You know, it was mad. The Leeds were playing decent football until it was time to convert their chances. Yeah, Calvert-Lewis missed a lot of chances today. You know what I mean? Missed a lot of chances today. Is Timber fit? Yeah, Timber is fit. It's just not in good form. You know what I mean? He is fit. He's just not in good form. I think he's probably tired or something. He's played a lot of games, you know. He has played a lot of games, so I think, you know what I mean? But guess what? I'm very interested in seeing, what's his name? Soon tell him. Charlie Stocking said, mate, you are so pony. I'm sorry, but the league is very poor and you can't get clear. What team do you support, bro? Let us know that first. You know what I mean? Essentially, if Man City was firing, you'll be like 7 points off in second. Let me address you. You the brother then. Let me address you. So, Manchester City not firing, but Arsenal is? Make that make sense. Nobody's firing. Everybody's messing up. Everybody's being poor. What are you actually saying? Whatever you're saying, make it make sense to me. Everybody has been poor. This Arsenal team has been poor. The Arsenal team a couple seasons ago and before that would have fly past, gone with the league already. What are you saying, bro? Let us understand. Everybody has been poor, including Arsenal. Arsenal has played some of the worst football at times and still grind out result. Make me understand what you're saying. The league has been poor and nobody is able to run away with it. Nobody. I'm just saying. What you're saying don't make no sense. That's all I'm saying. You get me? Yeah. Keith said Charlie is right, by the way. I actually agree with him. I don't agree with him. And the reason why I cannot agree with him is because nobody is playing good. Everybody is being poor. It's just that Arsenal are doing enough to maintain the lead. Arsenal just play against Wolves and drop points. That's being poor. That's being poor. The bottom teams are fighting for their lives. So they're playing. They're not sitting and rolling over and playing dead. They're not playing dead. They are playing to survive. Keith, you know very well how that feel. You just got beat by Wolves. It's not that the league or the teams have been poor. It's just the league has been competitive. It's been competitive. City never been good this season. Let's be honest. There's a lot. No team has been good this season. Arsenal have only been good this season in the Champions League. Arsenal is flawless in the Champions League, but in the English league, they are crappy. They're just managing results. They're doing things that they don't do, that they don't normally do. Play poor and get result. Arsenal games have been poor. Look at the game that they beat Wolves. Own goals. Own goal is our, at one point was our leading goal scorer. Own goal. Yes, I'm saying? We got to be real with our situation, man. Y'all don't bother up nothing because it's Arsenal. You know what I mean? Or because y'all don't like Arsenal. It's okay. We get it. Y'all don't like Arsenal. We get it. We get it. But don't bother up nothing and talking about the league's being poor and y'all can't run away with it. Everybody being poor. Everybody has their time. There was at one point when everybody thought City was going to take it and just run with it. And they didn't. When the league just started out, everybody thought that Liverpool did so well for the first 5 games that nobody expected to see them right now. You know what I'm saying? There was a point where Arsenal was mediocre. Mediocre. Manchester City and Arsenal, before that game that Manchester City played, was on the same amount of, gained the same amount of points from 7 games. They played 7 games. I think it was 3 draw, 3 win, and 1 loss, something like that. It was the same thing. It was the same thing. Anyway, I see Michelle had to delete somebody. Ghost, I think you're going to be blocked soon. You always come on the channel with that. Trust me. Every team being poor, Riley is right. And I like the table when it's like this because it makes interesting. Every team being poor. You know what I mean? It's a fact, Michelle. Every team being poor. And I think Arsenal being the poorest of them all. I think so. For Arsenal to be where they are, it's amazing because Arsenal played some horrible game. But they won it. They've played some horrible, horrible game, but they have won it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. Ronnie said, well, Ronnie's a Manchester United fan, I guess. I think. Big up, Ronnie. Big up, Ronnie supporting Man U, I think. Right, Ronnie? Let us know. Keith said, obviously, Michelle is going to say this because factually, Everton are doing better than last season. But Keith is a fact, though. It's a fact. The only reason why Aston Villa has been in the top 4 is because the Big 6 team has been poor. Every team has been poor. It's a fact. That's the only reason why Aston Villa managed to be up in the top 6, Keith. Let's be honest. Let us be honest. If Manchester City was firing like they were supposed to, Liverpool, you know what I mean? Okay, forget about Tottenham. Forget about Tottenham because their status has been questionable in the Big 6 for a while now. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, everybody has been poor. You know what I mean? If you look at the games that Arsenal play, a lot of these games, they ain't supposed to be winning. A lot of these games, when Arteta came and talked, he said, okay, that's what winners do. You find a way. You know what I mean? We didn't play well, but we get the results. How much time have we played very, very well and didn't get result? So I think this Arsenal team is the boringest team. Is the most boring team that Arteta had since he's been at Arsenal. And I think the way that he has built this team now, you know what I mean? Because this team used to be full of flair and all of that. You know what I mean? But I think he's trying to balance the team now, and that's the reason why it is how it is. You know what I mean? Saka is normally a flair person. Devastating. He's not doing much right now like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he has been in and out with injuries and all of that crap. You know, but y'all understand what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? This Arsenal team has been poor. They're just at the top still. You know what I mean? They have a good team, and I think that's what everybody's banking on. The fact they do have a good team to compete and should be winning it. You know what I mean? Should look at last season. Last season was a poor season. Last season was a horrible season. Liverpool ran away with it last season. Nobody's talking about that. You know what I mean? Let's be fair about the whole situation, man. Let's do it. The league has been really poor, mate. City could win the league, and they have been massively inconsistent, which shines a light on how poor you have been. That's the point I just make. Every team has been poor. Every team has been poor. When City slip up, we slip up. When we slip up, City slip up. You know what I mean? See, Aston Villa was there, and now they're just on a spiral down. It's been like that. You know what I mean? We're not even firing two. What do you mean? Keith, y'all play the best football of y'all life. You know what I mean? Y'all just tired now. Keith being like this because they knows Villa not doing nothing. Yeah, Keith that's true though. That's true. Let's continue this tomorrow because I need to bounce. Big up your damn self, Keith. Big up yourself. Appreciate you passing through as usual. Appreciate you passing through. So, Arsenal take on Chelsea tomorrow. Another London derby. Another London derby. You know what I mean? We play so much already. Crystal Palace, Brentford, Tottenham. We played Chelsea about 3 times already. It's been a lot. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm just trolling, mate. I find you to be the most honest Arsenal fan I've listened to after hearing you out. I have to agree with what you say. Hey, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I also love football. You know what I mean? I do love football. And I have to be honest. We love the trolling though, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? We do a lot of that on this channel. So don't think that anybody find it offensive. We do a lot of banter in here. You know what I mean? So subscribe to the channel and you will be on it one of these days when it's rough. You know what I mean? These guys that you see now, they ain't no peacemaker. You know what I'm saying? They are not peacemakers. Believe me, they are not. It's always a fight. But it's all love. That's the beauty of it. It's all love. You know what I mean? But we love it, man. We love it. You know what I mean? As I said, football is fantastic. We've been winning some games, but we've been playing shit. You know what I mean? And that's the honest truth. I'm just happy, and this is the reason why I'm happy. I'm happy because there's been so much times, even under Arsene Wenger, under Mikel Arteta. You know what I mean? We've been playing some fantastic football. And at the end of the game, we leave with our hands on our cheek like this. Why? Because we lose. We lose the game after playing well. And it will be the same thing over and over. Arsenal played fantastic football, but they can't find a way to win. You know what I mean? They have no steel, they have no guts, they can't say that about us this season. You know what I mean? This season is different. We will not play crap and we'll find a way to win. You know what I mean? So I'm excusing the pretty football for this season. I am. You know what I mean? Because winning is important to me. So I'm excusing the pretty football this season and I'm taking the W. You know what I mean? I'm taking the W. I'm running with the W. I don't care. I don't care. Let everybody say, yo, this is the worst league that they've win. I just need to win. I just need to win. You know what I mean? I'll take the own goals against Wolves, against Chelsea. And win. And I'll come right here and I'll be comfortable with that. You know what I mean? I'll be comfortable with that. Coming right here, knowing that we just won by 3 own goals. And I'll be smiling like Victor Yakaray scored a hat-trick. I promise you. You know what I mean? Because too much time have we failed because of this same situation. Playing beautiful football, but can't score. You know what I mean? Don't have the finishing product. You know what I mean? Don't have what it takes to win. You know? So I'm happy. I'm good. You guys have an easy draw. It's okay. We deserve it. We deserve it. We did finish unbeaten in the group stage. Remember? Y'all remember, man. If Manchester City or Real Madrid or one of them had done what we did and finished top unbeaten and got this draw, y'all would be saying they deserve it. That's what y'all would be saying. Y'all would be saying that they deserved it. Y'all would be saying it's because they came, it's because they won all their games, and it's it. Y'all would have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? Y'all would have a understanding. Why is it different with Arsenal? Why is it different with Arsenal? It's the same thing. We did what we did to put ourselves in the position that we put ourselves in. We made history. It's the first time in the group stage a team has gone undefeated. I think. Yeah. Undefeated. Y'all telling me that we don't deserve that draw that we just get? Come on, man. Come on. Y'all ain't that salty, man. Come on. Y'all ain't that salty. Y'all have to be fair at some point. You know what I mean? Very unbiased opinion, bro. I respect that. Hey, big up yourself, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Toxic in the building. Happy Saturday, Riley. Mods and chat. Big up Toxic joining the chat as always. Alex said Toxic, what's up? Pretty much everybody bigging up Toxic. Manchester United on fire, said Gabriel. You think so? Manchester United playing tomorrow. Y'all have been playing well though. For real, y'all have been playing well. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm happy for you guys though. You know what I mean? It was kind of sad to see you guys in the state that you guys was in. You know what I mean? And I'm just purely saying that based on the fact that I still have I don't want to say a soft spot because I don't, but I just feel like Manchester United should always be up there with Arsenal. You know what I mean? Because of that rivalry back then. I just feel like they should always be up there with Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the whole situation with that. You know what I mean? They're a big club, or they were a big club. I don't know what they are right now. I'm just saying. So, yeah. Yeah, you guys have been doing well. You know what I mean? It's alright. It's alright. You guys have been doing alright. You know what I mean? Alright. I think you guys are going to start losing soon, though. It's just my opinion. You know what I mean? Just my opinion. So, let's see. Alright, Gabriel. Big up yourself, Gabriel. Big up yourself. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, Gabriel. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be here tomorrow again live after the game. Well, actually, after I come from work. You know what I mean? We'll be doing this again every day. Pretty much, we'll try and do this. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I can bring one of these games live during the week. Let me see the time that Arsenal is going to play midweek. What game do we have midweek? Do we have a midweek game? So we have Chelsea tomorrow. It's an early game. I can't do nothing about that game. I'll be at work, so I won't be able to carry that game. We have Brighton 1:30 on Wednesday. That's a little bit too early. And Saturday, we have Mansfield in the FA Cup. All right, that's crazy early. All right. Where's the Newcastle fan? Said Michelle. I'm good, Michelle. Hope you're good too. What's up, Alex Wang? See y'all later, said Toxic. Big up yourself. Toxic look like he just passed it through. Look like he's at work. Look, when Liverpool won the Premier League, when it was COVID time, the Premier League then was rubbish, but no one was saying anything. Michelle, y'all know, it's always just Arsenal. Everybody just always down on Arsenal, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. We need to win so that we can be considered giant, one of the biggest club again. And I think that's the fact. That's what's going on with people. Because we haven't won it for so long, people know what's coming. Everybody knows what's coming when we won. Even you know what's coming. You know what I mean? So I think people just really trying to delay because they can't stop it. People just trying to delay the inevitable. You know what I mean? But we will be champions of both Europe and England. So it makes no sense. You know what I mean? The sooner the better. So might as well y'all just cheer for us and just let us get it over with. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's get over it. And we in Champions League. United, come on. You in Champions League position? Oh man. Alright, no worries. Big up yourself, man. As I said, I always feel like Manchester United should be up there. You know what I mean? Because of the history that we and them have together. You know? Yeah, so let's do this. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself. By the way, United is good, but I did a deal. If Arsenal win the league, I have to wear one for a day. That's a good deal, man. You look good in a Arsenal shirt. You look good in an Arsenal shirt. Make sure you don't back down on your deal, okay? Make sure you stick to your word, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be like Michelle now. Michelle bet against me, and she's supposed to say Arsenal is the best team in the world after I cut her hip. You know what I mean? But she said it underneath her nose. Arsenal is the best team in the world. I'm like, what? I can't hear you. Arsenal is the best team in the world. Oh, yeah. Evertonian. Big up yourself. Michelle have company. Let's go, Chelsea. Chelsea ain't going. Yeah, Chelsea going. My father was an Arsenal fan. His father before that. I love the Arsenal. I'd never turn my back on the Arsenal. I tell my wife, Trina, it's not something you leave at the office at 5. Alex, Chelsea winning tomorrow. No, they are not. How many guns are owned by the Gunners? Tanis. Nicholas say, I'm back, Riley. I think I can stay. Well, Nicholas, we're just here for about another 8 to 10 minutes, so no problem. No. Arsenal ain't gonna win, Man United. #1 in world history. We'll be all right, man. Riley, I did say it. We'll be all right. Game tomorrow. What's the starting lineup you guys looking for tomorrow, man? What's the starting lineup tomorrow? Mascara is the interesting person in that starting lineup tomorrow, guys. Mascara came on and did a fantastic job for Timber. You know what I mean? And football is such a crazy game. Football fans are ungrateful, you know. Yeah, football fans are ungrateful. We, football fans, are very, very ungrateful. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest. Why lie? We're ungrateful. We tend to have a short memory. We tend to forget that Timber, just 2 months ago, a month ago, was being taught as one of the best right back in the world. He's dipping form right now. We want him drop. Football is crazy. He's dipping form right now and we want him drop. You know what I mean? Mascara came on for him and did a fantastic job. Mascara came on and he locked it down, people. Lock it down. I mean, like him lock it and throw away the key. You understand? Tap not. Me say him lock it and him throw away the key. I never know play a thing. You get messy? So, you know what I mean? So now the thing is, do we risk a out of form Timber or do we play a in-form Mascara? Remember, Mascara is a centre back, right? Not a natural right back. He's a centre back. But the thing about Mascara is this. He's a defender. You know what I mean? And if we play Mascara on that right-hand side, so if we have Gabby, and it's not a bad look, you know. If we have Gabby, Magalhaes, William Saliba, Nketiah, Mascara, that's 4 centre backs. That's 4 centre backs. That's going to be defensive lockdown. That's locking down the defense right there. You know what I'm saying? That's locking down the defense right there. But I still think Timber is going to start, though. I still think Timber is going to start. So it's going to be Raya in goal. William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Nketiah seem to be holding down that spot right now. You know what I mean? Nketiah was fantastic. Nobody seemed to be anywhere near close to take that from him tomorrow. You know what I mean? Nobody seemed to be anywhere near close to take that from him tomorrow. So Nkapie seemed to be holding that spot down for sure. Um, and as I said, I think Timber going to start. I think we need a proper holding midfielder in this game tomorrow. But as there was something different about the Tottenham game that I liked. Um, I didn't see our number 6 playing like an 8 in the Tottenham game. He stayed in his position. Martin Zubimendi stayed in his position, and it was a brilliant, fantastic performance by him. You know what I mean? And Rice, it was almost like a double pivot. So because both of those players stayed in their position, it gave Eze more room to play some football. Eze don't like running back. So what that did was that gave Eze the ability to push forward, right, in a more direct form without have to run back or worry about the defensive duty of the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me read some of these chat before. Everton play good away. And Chelsea gonna lose. United win Palace. Yeah, I forgot that. Palace is 9 win. Oh, you guys are going crazy. United win. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying then. So that gives Eze the position to go forward. When Rice and Zubman they decide to stay where they are and play that double pivot. You know what I mean? And I think we're going to see that tomorrow again because I think Eze start. No way you don't start Eze after a performance like what he just did. You know what I mean? That would be mad. That would be mad. You know what I mean? After a performance that he just did, you don't start him? No. Martin Odegaard is fit. You know what I mean? But Eze start. It's not only that either. Kai Havertz is also included in the squad for tomorrow. Now that is some fantastic news, people. You know what I mean? That is some fantastic news. When Kai Havertz is in this team is different. You know what I mean? Saka will be maintaining his position on the right because I think he's devastating over on the right. I think he's very okay. I think he's good in the 10 role. You know what I mean? But I think over on the right is where he's more effective. You know what I mean? I think he serves us better. You know what I mean? On the left hand side, you know, I think it's going to be Trossard. And Victor Gyökeres is going to be striking. So the starting lineup will be Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Nkapie, Rice and Zubimendi, Eze, Saka, Victor Gyökeres, and Trossard. I think that's where we're going to be at for that. Good night, Michelle. Have a good one. Thank you for passing through. Yeah. My score prediction, I think it's going to be a 3-0 game tomorrow. You know what I mean? I think Arsenal going to have the best performance against Chelsea that they have all season. You know what I mean? I think the defense is going to be stable. I think they will lock it down tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't think Chelsea will be, you know what I mean, causing too much mischief against the defense tomorrow. So that is my prediction. Let me know what you guys think. You know what I mean? Who do you guys expect to start tomorrow? What are you guys' prediction for the game? You know what I mean? A lot of persons in the chat already tell me that Arsenal ain't going to win. You know what I mean? It's wishful thinking. I mean, I know y'all don't want Arsenal to win, but is that what really going to happen is another story. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to be fair and honest. United game tomorrow. What you guys think about the Manchester United game? Do Manchester United have enough to get past Crystal Palace side tomorrow? Manchester, Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? If Crystal Palace find the form that they had at the beginning of the season, Manchester United gonna have some problems. As I said, Manchester United has already, to me, been going down a little bit. You know what I mean? The high that they were on is kind of dissolved. I think the high that they're on is kind of dissolved. So, you know, I just think that they're not so hot like when Michael Carrick just got the job. They're doing well, and they're making sense of themselves. So we will see tomorrow, guys. We will see. United win, said Gabriel. Okay, Gabriel said United win. Big up, big up, Gabriel. Big up everybody in the chat. Big up the community. Big up the new subscribers. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for becoming a part of the family and joining the team. I appreciate you guys loads, 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 loads. Join me again tomorrow. We will be right here on Riley's World. Let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think your starting 11. You know what I mean? Any insight, any feed, anything you want to talk about, put it in the chat. You know what I mean? If you want me to read it out on our next stream, we can do that. Anything come to your brain? Go down in the chat. Shoot me a notification, man. I'm here. You know what I mean? I read y'all chat all the time. Even if I don't respond to everyone, I do read everyone. All right? So, until then, Alex said they will choke. Until then, guys, appreciate you much. Thank you guys for being here. Big up on the damn self. We'll see you again tomorrow or later. Who knows? But big up.